it's Alan with Hiking the Second Half of Life. I'm here at Lake Vesuvius State Forest in the Wayne National Forest in Ohio, Pedro, Ohio. It's a beautiful spring day, day after Easter, April 22nd. Can't ask for better weather. 70s, going to be in the 50s for a low tonight. We're going to do an overnight, going to do the Lakeshore Trail, and I brought along my friend. Bowie's with me. He's got his new rough wear pack. We'll talk about that later. He's a little nervous. He's never walked with a pack before, and I can tell he's just kind of out of sorts. He's not a fan of the car ride as it is. So we're going to get on the Lakeshore Trail, get walking, and then we'll do some talk about what we're going to do while we're down here. Like I said, we're here at Lake Vesuvius. We're going to do the Lakeshore Trail, which basically runs along the side of the trail. There's also a backpacking trail, which we're not going to do today. We're just going to do the 8-mile Lakeshore Trail. We'll probably camp up here somewhere where the backpacking trail and the Lakeshore Trail meet, and then tomorrow we'll finish it off. So, you know, not a big mileage day. It's already middle of the day. So we're gonna hike, gonna set up a nice camp. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. It's gonna be a beautiful day. As you can see, it's like I said before, it's a beautiful day. People are out boating and fishing. No power motors allowed on this lake, so that's kind of really nice. So people are out there trying to catch fish. We're heading up this way. Gonna find the white marker with blue blazes on it and get on the Lakeshore Trail, not the backpacking trail. Like I said, we're starting on the Lakeshore Trail, which is white diamonds with blue dots. My friend here is still apprehensive. This is the first time he stood in front of me since we got here, but we walked on a boardwalk where there was a lot of people. So hopefully once we get through here, I can get the leash off him and let him walk. He's still getting used to the pack. I'm still getting used to the pack. He's got his food, his bowl, he's got a liter of water, and he's got his Costco quilt in there. I probably have to balance it out a little bit more on weight, but probably a little under 5 pounds of stuff he's carrying. He's a 70-pound dog, so I would never want to give him any more than that. So he's helping himself out and helping me out. We're just getting started, and there's these cool outcroppings along the lake. We're hiking it counterclockwise, so this is what we're starting off with. Not a bad day. First mile under our belt. Just ran we're crossing another dog, a Newfie Poo, 4 months old. Both the owner and I both threw leashes on our dogs because you just never know, and especially with being a puppy. She was adorable. She looked like Bowie as a puppy, but I think she's gonna be a lot bigger with that Newfie in her. After the first mile, he's finally comfortable enough to take the lead. I think it's gonna take us 4 hours to do 4 miles because it's so pretty out. Keep stopping to take pictures of flowers, and spring has sprung. I brought him water, and he's going down to the lake to drink. Come on, buddy. Stop and have a little snack / lunch, a little RX bar. I'm trying not to pack as much lunch food this year. We're about halfway to camp. We are in no hurry. It's like 1:20. I mean, we're going to be there probably before 3, so we're just going to take our time, enjoy this beautiful weather, beautiful scenery, and we'll set up camp and we're going to chill out for the night. It's going to be a nice night. The bald eagle just took off. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him in the shot, though. He literally was just sitting up in this tree over here. Oh, there he is. Hopefully you guys can see him. Trying to get him. He's circling the lake. Little lookout point here, close to the lake. Very pretty. Took a little break on this little bridge here. Give Bowie a chance to get some fresh water, get my pack off for a little bit. We probably got about a mile and a half to go. Kind of nice. The pack came with 2 1-liter bottles that come inside the backpack, so he can carry some of his own water, and then I can have fresh water for him without having to filter more or give him any of mine. So it's kind of nice, even though it does weigh him down a little bit. First blow down of the trail. Gotta get over there. I'll figure out whether I want to go under, over, or around. I went over, Bowie went under. That doesn't take your breath away. I don't know what does. That's just beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. Just walking along the trail and coming to this. Okay, I'm at the junction of the backpacking trail and the Lakeshore Trail. Gonna start looking for camp somewhere around here. This is usually where people start camping, so gonna take a look. Well, we got to camp. My boy's relaxing. We actually got here about an hour ago. Met a nice man named Doug. He was day hiking. He was sitting at the picnic table, and I asked him if he was spending the night. And he said he wasn't, and I asked him if I could join him. He's more than happy to, and we had a beautiful conversation. He's a really good man from Ashland, Kentucky, out on a day hike, enjoying his life. He was really interested in some of the backpacking aspects. It sounds like he'd love to pull the trigger on spending the night. Does a lot of day hiking, so I just kind of give him the ins and outs. Got the tent set up. We're kind of a near a horse camp or horse trail, so there's hitching posts there. Got a nice fire ring. I'm going to build a fire. Picnic table. It's a beautiful campsite. The trail's just up a ways a little bit, so we're just going to chill out. We're going to get the sleeping pad set up, get our sleeping bags in there, maybe take a little siesta. We'll see. Doing a little scouting out around camp and came across this nice perfect water source for us tomorrow when we need to filter some water. We're literally right across from camp. Camp's over the other side of those trees there, so to make sure to know where we're at. Really, we're following the backpacking trail. If you want to see, we go through here and where we cut across to go to camp, where we saw Doug is the horse trail, which is right here. As you can see, there's some hoof marks here. So we get the horse trail where it runs right along our camp. You can see our camp's right here. Bowie and I took a little siesta for about an hour. Then I dozed on and off. Bowie took a nice rest. Now we're gonna start a fire and make some dinner and relax. I have a broken bottle at camp. I was kind of upset to see that, so I pack it out with my garbage. Normally for a fire starter, I've been using Vaseline dipped cotton balls, which I brought some with me, but I also wanted to try dryer lint. I've seen some people saying that works too, so I brought a bag of dryer lint from our laundry at home. See if it works. It catches quick. Let's see if it'll get the tinder to burn. 2 thumbs up for the dryer lint. Excellent. Took 2 little pieces of lint to get the kindling going. So far we got a nice little fire going. Tonight we're going with the old standby. Chicken ramen with some tuna in it. Not exciting, but it's what I had in the pantry. Got up from camp and Bowie and I took a little walk a couple feet away. Came down here to this beautiful little creek. The coolest thing I want to see, and hopefully they won't scatter. I think I'm going to stay. Got a bunch of butterflies right here. And they're all gathered together. Of course, now we want it to get wet before we go to bed. Oh well, things dry, things come off. I went in a change and somebody decided that he's going to just chill out in the tent by himself for a little while. Of course, he's laying on my sleeping bag, not his, but the young prince gets what the young prince wants. Bowie, see? Well, as you know, I always like to wind down my backpacking nights with a little bit of Kentucky's finest. So I got the fire going, The boys in bed already, and I'm gonna have a little nip, enjoy the fire for a little while longer, and then crawl in, listen to podcasts, and be ready for another fun day tomorrow. Good morning. It's about 7:30. Slept well. Temperature dropped probably about 4 in the morning. It's probably in high 40s right now. It's still nice, but I was in a t-shirt and I'm like, ooh, it's a little chilly, so I threw the fleece on. Bowie slept well. As you can see, he's up and out. We're gonna have some breakfast, break down camp, and then got about 4 miles to the car today, so no big day, just a nice beautiful spring day in Ohio. Gotta get myself to the store. I only have one of these left. Fortunately, I had one left, or I would have been very sad with no coffee this morning. But we're gonna get some water going, have some coffee and oatmeal. This guy's finally decided he wanted to eat, so that's good. A little black gold, and then got some oatmeal and raisins over here hydrating. So nice, simple camp breakfast for this morning. First time using the knock 2-liter or 3-liter water bag, so had to go down the creek, scoop it up, and now I'm gonna filter some water for the day. Guess it would help if I take the cap off the filter. One thing I'm doing differently this season than I did last season, I'm leaving my tent on the outside big mesh pocket. Instead of last year I had it inside the pack. And it's made a world of difference. I don't care if the tent gets wet, I've got to dry sack it in anyway. And frees up a lot more room inside the pack. So I think it's working out so well. So far so good. Camp's all packed up, cleaned up. Always ready to roll. I just got to put the pack on and get ready to get out of here. Can't say we're off to the best start today. First of all, the bad news, we have no clean water. My Sawyer is backed up, so I don't know if I just need to back flush it or if I need to get a new filter. I'll figure that out when we get home. Good news is it's early. We only have a 4-mile hike, so we won't be out here too long. And I've got water at the car, plus we'll stop for gas pretty shortly after we get out of here. Just to add to the fun, I just sunk down on my ankles in mud, which I didn't see coming, so I'm gonna have nice muddy feet for a walk, but we'll get through it. This guy's still doing good, and if his feet are dirty, oh well, I got some towels in the car. This is kind of cool looking. For some reason it reminds me of Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, but just kind of going through there would be like going to fight the orcs. Got the fiddleheads coming out. These are good eating. I think there's an old part of the trail. This has us turning and going up there. There's a bridge down there. I think that might be the one that Frozen had washed out on him when he did the backpacker trail. It kind of looks like the same area he was at, but we're going up and around, so they must know something we don't know because they planned the trail. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Trail normally went down to the bridge and over. Instead, had us go up and around and down. I guess they don't have confidence in that bridge anymore, which when I remember Frozen's video, I don't blame them. It's like Mr. Beaver took care of this trail marker. It's like fool's gold. Made it to the public beach area, and they have restrooms and water, but the water's not turned on yet. It's not seasoned. Cool little beach area. Kind of reminds me of Punderson, where I would go as a kid. It'd be a fun place to come down swimming when you're a kid down here. Heading up that way, back up the trail. A little bit farther to go. That's a good sign. 1.5 miles to go. Be back to the car by 11. Get some water. Get packed up. Ready to go. Big boy's doing great today. He's actually been leading the way a lot of the way. Good job, Bowie. And we made it back to the parking lot. What a nice hike. I'm gonna go get Bowie some water, meet some water, and then we'll do a little closing. Well, we're done with another outing. Really like Lake Vesuvius. Beautiful, beautiful trail, beautiful lake. I can see why people love it down here. We will definitely be back, especially I'm thinking Bowie and I do a fall trip, maybe do the exact same trip, and then maybe late November, try the backpacking trail when it's not as overgrown and I don't have to worry about bugs and everything like that. Maybe bringing the dog, maybe not. Obviously learn some lessons. Obviously, first of all, make sure your water filter is working before you go backpacking, and if you don't have your water filter working, make sure you have some backup purification things, which I did not have tablets or drops. I could have boiled water if I really had to. I knew we'd have less than 2 hours of hiking back, and I knew I had water at the car, but lesson definitely learned. I'm gonna go home and try to flush out my filter. If that doesn't work, then I'm gonna just have to get a new one, because I really like the Sawyer filter. Maybe it'll give me an excuse to get the micro. Darn, I have to get a lighter filter because I screwed up, but we'll see. But overall, it was a great trip, a beautiful overnight. My dog did great. You know, the worst part about bringing a dog is that he makes your tent a lot dirtier, so I gotta go home and clean my tent out when I get home. Got about 2.5 hour drive back. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this spring day. Thank you very much for following me and watching my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video and my other videos. I'm just a guy out here with a phone trying to kind of journal what I'm doing in my second half of life, and this is part of it, so I appreciate all the people that have given me positive comments on my channel. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your day, and I will see you guys next time.